So, did anyone have any questions, like reading or doing the prepare or anything?
No, I think that's okay.
Yeah,
I
didn't
think
either.
the what is it? Doing the z-score and the standard deviation. I had to make sure that all my parentheses were in the perfect spot. Otherwise, I would, you know what I mean? Like you can't
Yeah.
be missing an end because the whole thing is in the square root.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it,
Yeah.
but I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, that's only 5. We're 6.
Yep. Yeah, I messed up a couple times that way on the examples, and I had to go back, fix
It's
it.
always a parenthesis. You know what I mean? Because it changes it.
Those are the easy ones to miss.
So, all right.
Okay, let's get started. So number 3, in the pie chart, why are the slices different sizes?
So I think it's the third one.
That's what I think too.
Each is a category, and each is how much of the proportion of the category of the total pie. Which it's so funny. They make it sound so complicated. It's like each section, it represents the fraction or percentage of the category. The end.
Yeah.
Let's make this sound as confusing as possible.
So bar charts and Pareto charts.
Personally, I think it's just because it's more visually appealing.
Yeah, organized.
I say we go with that one.
It's funny.
Okay, so
I put it's that the bars, the difference is that the bars in Pareto chart are order largest to smallest, left to right.
Yep.
Yeah. So number 5.
It's like now we got to learn all these things again.
Yeah.
All these little variations.
That's the trickiest part.
I remember that P with the triangle over it because I'm like, that's like a piece of the pie. So that's a sample of the pie. So this is the sample proportion.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think
so
after this section we should go have some pie.
I couldn't hear what
what's
you
that?
said.
I said after this section, I think we should all go have some pie.
Yeah.
Don't get me on that. So number 5, because isn't the sample, like you said, the sample is so this one would be the true proportion.
You're right, because it doesn't have the piece of pie on it.
Yep. Yeah.
That's funny that's the thing after we just said. But what was, that's just information. Okay. So N is the sample.
Yep.
Sample size.
Certainly hope so.
I hope that hasn't changed.
Yeah. Now you have to be able to distinguish whether it's one or the other when it's the same. So if P equals 1/4, so I guess we have to go back. If N
I'm not sure what it's asking.
Okay, you know that it's probably something simple. We're just too new at this to see
Yeah.
it straight away.
I don't. Yeah. What is it asking? What is the smallest n?
Okay, so it went. Okay, what is the smallest n that satisfies the requirement? So we have to have something that's at least greater than or equal to. So I guess we have to solve for n into one of these categories of the greater than or equal than.
So I
So
think it would have
if
to
p
be
is a fourth, then n would have to be 40, right?
well. That's just greater than or equal to. That's just an NP. If we have the n times 1 minus p, then
Well, they're
that's going
both
to end
greater
up.
than or equal to. So if n was 40, and 40
Oh,
times
that would
1
still be right.
fourth, if 40 times 1 fourth would be 10, so then that would be equal to 10.
Yeah, and then it'll be 30. So it'll be the 40 minus 10. Yeah.
So n would have to be at least 40.
40. Yeah.
Got it.
Does that
I
make
see how you
sense,
get
Vincent?
that. Yeah. Did you just plug in p with 1/4 on both of them and you just compared them? What?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it turns out to, because 1 minus 1 fourth is 3/4, and then you would have n times 3/4. So if n was 40 times 3/4, you're still going to get 10 is greater than or equal to 10. So because n would, either way, n has to be at least 40,
Got it.
right?
Yeah.
That satisfies the requirement. Greater than. Oh, because you're trying to get to greater than or equal to.
Right.
So
So if it's at least equal to it, then it
it would
works.
have to be 10. Got it. Okay. Smallest.
So that makes n is 40.
I see the reasoning. Good critical thinking. Yes.
Okay. So then if n equals, I have no pen. This is all going to be calculator, and I don't know where my pen went. What is the mean of p? So the mean, well, what is the mean of p? P is the mean.
Isn't that 0.4 then?
Yeah,
Basically?
p is the mean.
Yeah.
So the mean is always the same, like it has been.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's still 0.4. Right, Thor?
Yeah.
Because from what I could tell, the mean is still always the same from the videos, and I did the slides again.
Yeah, that's what I have in my notes. So it would make sense.
Yeah.
So then the standard deviation is the p minus blah blah blah.
Yes.
So I have so what was p? P is 0.4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So I got 0.1.
Oh. I'm this right now.
Because that would be the square root of p times 1 minus p divided by n, which is so 0.4 times 1 minus 0.4, all of that divided by 24.
That's what I got too. 0.1.
0.1? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay. Is that what you got, Thor?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always afraid of like missing parentheses or.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I end up either I do it twice or I see if you guys got the same thing.
Yep.
Okay, so what is?
So that means we need to find the. Oh, what is the P?
We got to take the x divided by the sample. So batting average, determine the probability she will get more than 35 hits in the next 100 at bat. So
So number 10 would just be 0.3 again, like the same.
no,
What is P?
well, it's P. Which one? No, because P, the sample of P equals this.
Oh,
the
X over N.
X over N. So that would be 35, right? Divided by 100.
That's right.
So 0.35.
0.35.
Yeah. That's right, Thor. That's what I got.
0.35. Okay. I rushed too soon.
Then what is the standard deviation? So then again, we got to put all that in there. So we go back for the standard deviation. And so now we had to go back and use P, plain old P, population.
Yeah.
So 0.3 in that. So 0.3.
Does that then square root of 0.0021?
Well, okay, for the standard deviation, I got 0.0458, so 0.046. But let me do it again to make sure.
Well, so I was just doing this in my head because everything is going so slow on my computer right now. So is it the square root of 0.0021?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, I don't know. That could be. Because if you did, because I have 0.046, and if you're talking about the square, that might be the square root of that. Or no, that'd be squared. Wait a minute, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
I did 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3, all of that
Right.
divided by 100.
Right, so that'll be 0.3 minus 0.09. So that'll be 0.21 divided by 100. So it should be
0.0021.
Wait a minute, you said that would be 0.3 minus 0.9.
No, 0.09.
Why would that be 0.09?
Because the decimal times the decimal makes it smaller. So like 0.5 times 0.5.
Yeah, but it's 1. Okay, but it's 1 minus 0.3, so that would be 0.7.
I still got the same answer, though. We're doing it your way. I got 0.046.
Okay. I'll be right back with the calculator.
Okay. I did it both ways and got the same.
Okay. So we got the same thing then, 0.046.
Mm-hmm. And then the z-score. Plug away at that.
So then the z-score.
All right.
So the z-score is going to be the sample, which is what, 30, wait a minute, where are we at? 0.35. Minus 0.3. Of course, we have to do that whole thing over again because it gets all weird.
Yeah, I tried.
It rounds. I know.
Yeah.
I did that one, and it was like 0.02 of off or something. You know.
Crazy.
Okay, I think I got 1.091.
This for 12.
Yeah. Tell me if you get that, because otherwise I'll redo it again. Because I might have, in case I missed a parenthesis.
So I got 1.091.
Okay, good. Now is it one the applet? Yep. So we want to know gets at least, what is the probability she gets at least 35 hits? So if 35 is the number, okay, what was that number again? 1 point what?
091.
So 1.091. So at least, then that would be everything below it.
That's what I thought.
I think that would be everything above it.
If she gets, if it's at least.
Right, so below it would be up to 35 hits, and above it would be 35 and greater.
Oh, yeah, because it's at least 35 or greater. The least amount of hits would be 35. Let's see what this.
So it'd be everything on the right, not. So we want to, okay. So we wanted to do better or no lower than that. So, okay, I see. Yeah. So then you have 0.1376.
That's what I got.
Point 138.
I have 0.1365 as an area.
Did you put in 1.091?
Oh. Nope. I put 0.96. Not sure what happened there. There we go.
You know what? Sometimes when you change, if you didn't actually enter it and then you change the placement on the shading, it does weird things.
Yeah. So 0.138.
Yeah, that's why I got 0.138.
Cool.
Sweet. Yeah. Let's see.
We want to determine the probability that the results of the survey will suggest the candidate is losing, getting less than 50% of the votes. What is the standard deviation? Okay. I got 0.0111 blah 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 blah. So 0.011. Did you guys get that?
Yeah, I got that.
What the heck?
Does that sound right, Thor?
Man, come on. Yeah.
I wish I had like a calculator that was like 5 inches wide, so I could see everything at once instead of having to scroll through all the little numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Make,
Well, because then you could instantly look and see where you went wrong instead of like, what?
right.
it's true.
If you get a TI-83 or something, it'll have a big screen that you can see your full equation.
Does it go that far across though? Does it have that many more spaces across it?
The numbers are smaller. Generally, you can see a full equation on there, especially one like this size.
I have an 83 or an 84, but my son is using it right now. He's in I don't know, some sort of pre-calc class or something.
Yeah.
And I'm too cheap to go buy another one.
Yeah.
Those are great for that. I really love the 89s, but those are really expensive. 83s generally aren't too bad.
I'm trying to, I think mine was an 84. I don't know. It was like $100. That's all I remember.
Dang. Sounds serious.
It should just do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm like slacking here.
That's okay.
Okay, there's our P, there's our 0.01. So where's our So do we know our, do we have to, still have to figure it out, don't we? I don't know why I don't have a pen. So what is, okay, so P is 0.5 then, is that right? I mean not P, but X, that's what I meant. So X is 0.5, is that right? Because it's 50%. Because it's an either or probability.
Right.
And if 50% divided by the 2,000 votes, then that would make, ooh, that seems ugly. Crud.
Are you guys still on 15?
Yeah, did you get it figured out?
No, I just cut out for a little bit, so I didn't know.
Well, I think because there was a example that was like a flip of the coin, because it was an either or. Hang on, let me see if I see it. Okay, here it is. Yep, Z-score. It says it was like a probability that it was an election thing, and that's what it was. It was 0.5 minus the P. So that would be okay, there's where I went wrong. Oh no, that's a Z. Yeah, that's a Z-score.
We can't do minus P because that gives us a negative answer. We can't do 0.5 minus 0.5 too.
Why can't we?
Because you can't take a square root of a negative answer.
But it's not the square root, it's on the top. 0.5 minus 0.52.
Never mind. I was doing
The other formula.
Yeah.
So then that's divided by, then that's the square root of,
Right.
which was what, now I have to go back, is, what was P? Oh, 0.52. So so 0.52 times.
So do you have an answer of negative 1.802?
I'm not that far yet. And then what's the sample size? Oh, 2,000.
Because wouldn't it be the top part is 0.52 minus 0.5 and then divided by the standard deviation?
So, oh crud, what'd you get?
Well, maybe I did it backwards. I have a negative answer.
So do I, but I have like negative 46.
Oh.
That would be like really far off. So
Well, I have the 0.5 or 0.5 minus 0.52.
right.
That divided by the 0.0111 whatever.
But why is zero? Well, okay, I didn't do that. I went back to the beginning. Like I redid the whole thing, so maybe I have an error. 0.5 minus 0.52 equals, okay, then divided by the square root of, and I'm going to do the whole thing, so 0.52 times 1 minus 0.52. Oops, wait a minute. Dang, parenthesis.
Yeah.
And then that divided by 2,000. Okay, I got negative 1.79. Is that what you got?
Close. I got negative 1.8018.
Which is probably right because you used the standard deviation.
Well,
And you used the standard.
Oh, no, you used a more correct equation than I did.
Right, you used the rounded version and I used the original.
Right. So
that sounds right because they're barely different. So
that's what I got. I got negative 1.790.
Yeah, so negative 0.790. Okay, what is the probability the survey results will show the candidate is losing, though the true population is 0.52? So that would be
So would that be less than?
But that would be less than, everything less than negative 179, right?
0.0367.
Huh?
I have 0.0367.
That's okay. That's what this is.
Yeah. So I got
0.037. 0.037.
Cool. Well, I'll go submit it and see how we did.
Okay.
Got it.
You got it?
Yep, 100%.
Sweet.
Awesome. Ingrid, could you send Houston the PDF?
Yes.
Thank you. You're a PDF master.
Official PDF, yeah.
Oh, and then one more thing. So Did you guys see about the group project that we're
Oh,
supposed
that's
to
right. I'm glad you brought that up.
Because I'm assuming it's just between this group. And
It is. And we're supposed to assign.
Yeah, we're supposed to assign parts.
Who's going to do what? I don't even know. We have to come up with something. I didn't even. Crud, I didn't even read or see where there was a link to that yet.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm still PDFing here.
No worries.
Okay.
Trying to remember all the different parts here. So I'll look that up.
All right, I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm going to pull it up now. Also, as soon as we log off, I'll send that out to Houston.
Okay. So how do you guys want to do, like, decide what parts? Oh, Houston randomly joined us.
Guys, I made it.
Oh, yay, just in time.
Yeah.
I'll send you the PDF of the quiz.
Okay. Are you guys done?
Well, yeah, except for now we have to figure out our study and who's doing what.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. Design the study, collect and describe the data, make inference, take action, and then a PowerPoint presentation. So we have to kind of divvy that out once we decide what we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going back. I clicked on that, and that was a submission page. So that wasn't helpful. So did you go to the overview? Is that where you were at?
That's where I got my final project overview.
Okay, you and your group complete the final project together. 7 steps. First 5 are the same. All members.
Where are you looking at this one?
Go to the design instructions, then click on final project overview.
Okay.
What if we all take like a step and then split the PowerPoints? Because we could always like make slides and then put them all together. Yeah,
we just need to, as long as we're all in the same theme, then we can do that. That would be good. Each time the writer completes a document, they need to provide an opportunity to give feedback. So when we did our last group project, we did you guys probably have more ideas than I do because you guys are young and millennials. But should we have like a Google Doc, like a shared Google Doc or a shared OneDrive or something like that so that we can just add to it and work on it when we want? Or do you just want to, because then you can see what other people have done.
Yeah. That'd probably be the best thing, I think. Make a Google slideshow, whatever it's called.
Whatever, yeah. I don't know.
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know enough about that stuff. I'm sure one of you are more techie. So here's so you have the main writer of the design, main writer for collect, main writer for inference, take action, and then we could all do a few slides in the PowerPoint, and then group evaluation. So
does anyone have any preferences that they want to like take a
I
peek
could do
at?
design study.
Okay.
Of course, I
I'll
have to
just
figure
do.
out. I don't really
Yeah, and
care.
we can help each other throughout the steps. Like, it doesn't have to be all exclusive.
No. In fact, that's what we should do. Because I'm not going to, whether no matter what we do, we need to be all be on the same page. It's just a matter of who's going to write the paragraph or whatever, you know?
What if I'll try to make the Google Doc and invite all of you guys today, at least so we have a platform to start working on.
When is this due? Is this like a 2 or 3 week project, or is this like a 1 week project?
Well,
so
steps that are due at different times. So like right now, I think on Saturday we have to have this like basically like a proposal of it done.
got it.
Okay, so
So
today, what did it say? So today we just have to have who's doing what, but by Saturday we have to know what we're doing. Is that right?
yeah, so by Saturday we need to have the study designed. In 2 weeks, collect and describe the data. The week after that, we have to have an inference and take action. And then the week after that is the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay.
So 4 weeks.
Okay, so in other words, if I were to design the study, then I'll need to turn something in for what we decide on. I'll need to turn that in this Saturday. Right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Yeah. That's what we're saying. And so how are we gonna figure out what we're gonna do, like our study?
Are there examples? I have no idea.
I saw that there were some examples. Let me see.
I haven't seen any, but that doesn't mean that there aren't.
So I'm studying.
So it says the main writer collects everyone's ideas and suggestions. They are responsible for sending out the document for feedback and applying the feedback before submitting. Well, and I will, if I started out, if you get that Google Doc done, then I'll try to write it, and then everybody needs to say yay or nay.
Okay.
Or add
what
to
if we
it.
like?
And if you add to it, then add it like in a different color. You know what I mean? Because that's what we did before in our other group.
Yeah.
And then you can tell what's been changed, and then go back and, you know, make it flow and, you know, put it into something you can turn in.
So I found this.
So why don't I do that?
I found this design, the study, like Word document, and on it has a couple ideas. It's like, are there 1,000 chips in every bag of chips? Are brand A paper towels stronger than brand B? Is there a difference in the prices of books at the BYU Idaho bookstore?
Where are you reading this?
I found a Word document that came from the design, the study part.
Yeah, so in the design the study page, if you click on the design the study link, it'll take you to a Word doc.
Is that what we have to submit, this Word document?
Yes.
I don't know that. Are we doing this full thing? I guess probably, huh?
I don't know, because was there something due tonight for this, or was it just on Saturday?
The write-up. I mean, not the write-up. I think we have to just assign it out. I think that's the only thing that's due. I never saw what you guys are talking about. I didn't see a Word doc anywhere.
So do you have, it's the design the study instructions tab up?
I don't.
So that's where you went to like the final project overview page.
Yeah, I'm on that page.
You're on the final project overview.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get to that page?
On the design the study
Instructions.
instructions.
Okay, so on that page, below the final project overview.
Oh, I see. There's two different design the studies. Okay, and it opened up a doc. Okay, okay. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
So,
it sounds like, well,
so are we gonna, so, okay, list, your project must be approved before you can collect data, list the names, design the study.
So what if we just decide which, like, what we're gonna work on, and then I can make the Google Doc, and we can all throw our ideas on there for what to study tonight, and then maybe we can just like text each other what our favorite one, or like decide somehow, because that way it gives us time to think about what we should study.
Yeah, you should put this doc right on there too. Then
Okay.
as we fill things out, even if it's not what we actually turn in, if we fill things out or make notes on it, we can all see it.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean, okay, so should I do the writer for designing the study?
Sure.
Sure. Then, is there just those 4 things? Or what things are there? There's design the study.
There's and the other one that shows take action is a separate one.
Oh, and this one doesn't.
Yeah, so we should take action as a separate one, so then we all do the PowerPoint together. Do you think?
Yeah.
Because I think the PowerPoint one's going to be a much bigger job.
Yeah, I agree.
I can do collect and describe the data.
Yeah. I can do
So,
take action.
so when you add this document, changing it right now, I'm adding a step 4 to its and a step 5.
Okay.
So, but I mean, either I can put it on there, or you can. I can just, or you can
Yeah, I
change
mean,
it too.
Yeah, okay.
But I have it. I just saved it. So if you want to just make the thing, I can put this on there. Not a big deal though, either way.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just I'll invite everybody, make the doc, and I'll send you a message and you can do that. I think you'll be able to add it on there.
Yeah, because I think if we all have the Google email addresses, so I think it'll just notify everyone, I believe.
Okay. I mean, we could all just think of stuff from now till tonight.
So it said, just FYI, in that
Somehow decide.
in the instructions, it was saying stuff like we have to get permission to do a human study.
That's if we have if we want to do a survey, right, or something.
Is that what it is? I was like, what?
I would think so, or how people react to, having a cold or a certain type of food or something like that.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
So, okay. So you just want to brainstorm ideas and then we can talk about it again on Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything for analyzing data, right?
That's what?
What's that?
This is just for any kind of study analyzing data received, right? So I don't know.
Or
Might gotten out or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of staticky.
So I was just saying, like, is it something, just any kind of research analyzing some kind of data?
yeah,
So-
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be really anything we want to test.
Cool. Alrighty.
So we don't have to turn anything.
I'm always
in.
interested.
Well, no, I think
So-
he has to turn in. He has to turn in who's doing what. So I don't know.
So I could do that. You guys want?
Because the design the study is not due until Saturday. But we have to say who's doing what tonight. Maybe you just put that on the, does that just go in the, let me see. On the discussion board? That doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was, where was it at? Was it in the overview of the week?
Yeah, it says group project overview. Who in your group is assigned oversight of specific tasks Tuesday at 11 p.m. That doesn't say where to turn it in.
Oh.
Where is it at that it even says that?
It's on the week overview. Like if you just click on the
It's-
map.
I thought I clicked on that. I don't know what I, oh.
There is that design the study self-report quiz. I don't know if that's it.
No, I think that's supposed to be at the end of the group project. You're supposed to
Let's see.
put that in.
Oh, I see it. It says group project overview. Who in your group is assigned? Tuesday, 11 p.m.
Yeah, because the,
So
So I would guess maybe just put it on the discussion board, or send the teacher like a direct message or something.
does one of you guys want to do that? Dora Christian or Houston? Sorry, I don't know why.
You what?
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you guys? What's that?
I didn't hear what you said. You kind of cut out.
Asking if one of you guys want to turn that in tonight, since I'm gonna make the Google Doc. It's gonna start working on the.
Are we turning
Design.
it over the discussion board then?
That I don't know.
you're, Houston, you're Huey 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just sending you the thing right now.
Okay. You can send me the link. I can turn it in if you want.
I'm just sending
Okay.
you the quiz.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll find it.
I just sent you the quiz,
Okay, thank you.
or the PDF, I should say.
So do you want to put on the discussion board who's doing what?
What was that, Thor?
Do you want me to put on the discussion board just who is doing what?
Sure.
Okay.
Has anybody else done it yet? I mean, did we look and see like if there's a? I'm going to look at the discussion board really quick and see if anybody put it there.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm trying to find like where we would turn it in.
Let's see.
I don't see necessarily anything.
Yeah, I don't
Nobody
think,
had any. I'm surprised there's no questions asking that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I can email him and I'll let you guys know what he says.
okay.
Yeah, I'll email the teacher and see if he wants us to turn in anything today.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Okay.
anyone else put anything there.
Thank you.
So just to be sure, Ingrid's
We
doing.
could do that.
I'm doing the, I guess, collect data. And what are you gonna take, Thor?
I think then I have to make inference.
Okay, and yours take.
Well, it says that the make inference and take action are supposed to be combined. So I guess we can just work together on that.
Well,
Is that-
everybody will be
Yeah, we
working
could do that.
together on everything. It's just a matter of who's writing it. It shows differently on that document.
Well, so like I'm looking at the overview page, and even though they're on different numbers, then make inference and take action. It says next to it says make inference and take action are combined assignments.
That's what's on the Word doc. They're combined, but if we each take one, unless you think there's not enough to make inference. I mean, I don't understand exactly because anytime we've made inference prior to this, it's been like 2 sentences, if that.
Right. So I think that's why it's combined with take action is just that those each are kind of smaller chunks.
Okay, then I could take the PowerPoint.
Okay.
It's too small.
But that's a big one. So we can all help you. We can put your name there, but
Well, yeah. So like we'll all send him our data and information and everything, and he just has to put it on pages and stuff.
you can, yeah, that's true. So you can copy and paste some things, take out anything that's too wordy, because, you know, if it's like on the make inference and take action, they might be short, but the collect and describe data, maybe those end up being more information than you would want on a presentation or something. So you end up putting them down in the notes section or something, like extra information.
Yeah, I think for like, especially for the PowerPoint for the collect data, like if we just have a quick description and like a graph or something, I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can just always put part of the paragraph or whatever extra writing down in notes, and then it's there, but it's not cluttered.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everything seem?
So it won't be a big deal because we won't let it be a big deal for you, Vincent.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't let it. I especially. I mean, I'll help. I'll make sure because I would hate that.
No, and
I would be cursing. I would be cursing all of you.
Well, thank you.
No.
Cool.
Sounds good, guys. All right, I think we all have
I'm
our
emailing
direction.
right now, so I'll text you guys what he says.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Houston. Did you
Yeah.
get what I sent you?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Glad you were able to connect.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't get on earlier.
All right.
So just make sure all
Okay,
your
guys.
parentheses are in the right place.
Okay, guys, I will end the call.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Yep.
See you
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Bye.